Before there was Marilyn, before there was Elizabeth Taylor, there was the original Hollywood bombshell who set the world on fire. Rita Hayworth wasn't just a star, she was a phenomenon whose real story is even more incredible than the movies she made. Today, we're revealing 10 shocking facts about the woman they called the Love Goddess that will change everything you thought you knew about Golden Age Hollywood. Number 1. Rita Hayworth wasn't even her real name. Born Margarita Carmen Cancino to a Spanish dancer father and American mother, studio executives thought she looked too ethnic to be a star. In one of Hollywood's most dramatic makeovers, they had her undergo painful electrolysis treatments to raise her hairline, dyed her dark hair that signature auburn color, and completely erased her Latina heritage. The transformation was so complete that many fans never knew her true background. Number 2. Rita's image was so explosive that it was put on an atomic bomb. In 1946, her famous pinup photo from Esquire magazine, showing her in character as Gilda, was attached to the test atomic bomb dropped on Bikini Atoll. The military even nicknamed the bomb Gilda after her iconic role. When Rita found out, she was absolutely horrified, saying, "They had to go and put my face on that atomic bomb." Number 3. Despite becoming one of cinema's most celebrated dancers, Rita never had formal dance training. Her father, Eduardo Cancino, was a professional dancer who taught her everything she knew from age 3. By the time she was just 12 years old, he had her performing in nightclubs as his dance partner. Her natural talent was so extraordinary that even Fred Astaire was impressed, and he was notoriously hard to impress. Number 4. When Rita married the brilliant but egotistical Orson Welles, he committed what many considered Hollywood sacrilege. For their film, The Lady from Shanghai, he made her chop off her iconic long auburn hair and bleach it blonde. Columbia Pictures boss Harry Cohn was so furious when he saw what happened to his studio's biggest star that he reportedly offered a $500 reward to anyone who could kill Welles. Number 5. Rita's most iconic scene, the one-glove striptease in Gilda, where she performs "Put the Blame on Mame," was so scandalous it was banned in several countries. By today's standards, it seems incredibly tame. She only removes one long glove. But the way Rita moved and the pure sensuality she projected was considered so provocative that censors around the world lost their minds. That's the power of true star quality. Number 6. Despite being Hollywood's ultimate fantasy woman, Rita's love life was filled with disappointment. She was married and divorced 5 times, including to Orson Welles and Prince Ali Khan. She famously lamented, "Men go to bed with Gilda, but wake up with me." It's a heartbreaking glimpse into how her glamorous screen persona overshadowed the real woman behind the image. Number 7. When Rita danced with Fred Astaire in You Were Never Lovelier, she performed one of the most technically challenging dance sequences ever filmed. Astaire, who worked with dozens of partners throughout his career, called Rita his favorite dance partner after Ginger Rogers. He said, "She learned steps faster than anyone I've ever known." High praise from the master himself. Watch how effortlessly she matches his legendary skill. Number 8. Here's something that might shock you. Despite being known for her musical performances in films like Gilda and CoverGirl, Rita Hayworth's singing voice was completely dubbed in every single one of her movies.
Bothered and bewildered.
The studio hired professional singers like Anita Ellis and Joanne Greer to provide her vocals. Rita was so talented at lip-syncing that most audiences never realized they weren't hearing her real voice. Even in her most famous musical number, Put the Blame on Mame, every note was performed by someone else. Number 9. During World War II, Rita's pinup photos were the second most requested by American GIs, just behind Betty Grable. Over 5 million copies of her photos were distributed to soldiers fighting overseas. Her famous Life magazine photo, kneeling on a bed in a silk nightgown, became one of the most iconic images of the entire war. She literally boosted morale for an entire generation of fighting men. Number 10. Despite being one of Hollywood's highest-paid stars at her peak, Rita died nearly penniless in 1987. Her money was mismanaged, and in her later years, she suffered from early-onset Alzheimer's disease, at a time when the condition wasn't widely recognized or understood. Her daughter, Princess Yasmin Aga Khan, later became a major advocate for Alzheimer's research in her mother's memory. Rita Hayworth wasn't just a beautiful face, she was a survivor who overcame incredible obstacles to become one of cinema's most enduring icons. From being exploited as a child performer to transforming her entire identity for fame, her story reveals the high price of stardom during Hollywood's golden age.